Our next contest will be in the lightweight division. Please welcome our first fighter, making his way to the blue corner, Syamand, the King, Reda. And please welcome our second fighter, making his way to the red corner, from Iran, Dariush, the King, Cfl9. Introducing these two Road to Brave warriors once again, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter is unbeaten with a record of 2 wins and no losses. He's fighting out of Norway, representing Sulaymaniyah, Kurdistan. He is Syamand, the King, Reda. And fighting out of the red corner, this fighter is making his professional mixed martial arts contest tonight, his debut. He represents Red Dragon Team from Amul in Iran. He is Dariush, the King, Cfl9. Here we go, fight fans. This is the 5th contest of the evening here at the Road to Brave. Cfl9 from Sulaymaniyah, Kurdistan. Syamand, the King, Reda in the blue corner, fighting Dariush, the King, Cfl9 from the red corner. So they're both kings. Somebody is going to get dethroned this evening. Dariush there with the takedown, but he's in a guillotine. Just one arm, and well, that's good scrambling from Reda. Good scrambling from Reda there. And now Reda landing punches and elbows to the top of Dariush's head. And he could, well, it looked there like I thought he was going to try and spin round something fancy like an omoplata. Pushing the head away, trying to get full guard back. Dariush stands up. Now, leg lock attempt being applied. We could see a heel hook here from Reda. He's got his arm in the right place, but the leg, he defended that well, and Dariush there almost taking the back of Syamand Reda. Reda doing the right thing, pushing the hands down there, trying to break the lock. Dariush gets the takedown, Reda back to his feet. Reda, both underhooks. Now he's got control. Looking for a judo throw there, didn't quite get it. You've got to commit. I would have loved to have seen a lovely Uchimata. Now he's on the back, Reda on the back of Cfl9. But he's not quite, he hasn't got the right angle for a rear naked choke. But if he slides down a bit further, he's gonna, well, he could be in a position to get an armbar. Cfl9 there just trying to shake him off. Well, they're both very evenly matched on the ground. Reda here pushing away. Looking for an armbar. Well, he's got the great position there, but Dariush pulling out. That was good defense. Good defense. Reda here going for a single leg. He needs to turn and drop. Nope, going for the body lock now. Cfl9 controlling the arm. Gets dragged down by Reda. Reda looking to take the back. Is he going to get any hooks in? Nope, he pulls him down to the ground again. He's working quite methodically. He's got both hooks in. This is a very dangerous position for Cfl9. Shifting the weight well. And now this is very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Reda hasn't got his arm under the chin. No. Cfl9 defends that well. And Reda still on the back. And Cfl9 here, he needs to spin into. Yeah. Oh, that's a better position. Reda breathing heavy. Guys, this, just to let you know as well, here in Syamand, it's in the mid-30 degrees. It's evening, and it's absolutely like a sauna. So these guys are fighting. It's like fighting in a sauna. So the next time you're in a sauna, just try and do some sprints, and you'll appreciate how hard these guys are working. Knees to the thighs there from Cfl9. Drags Reda down. That was lovely. On the back, not looking to get his hooks in. Reda there pushing up, breaking the lock, spinning in. Last 10 seconds of this round, some swinging punches there from Cfl9. Both of these fighters have expended a lot of energy there. End of the round. Well, not much damage done, strike-wise. Both guys are going to really be feeling the effects of the effort they put into that, especially in this heat. Score-wise, you've got to give it to Syamand Reda. His control, position, and, I mean, an interesting one for me, guys, is if you say you're going to give a round to a fighter because he tried 3 submissions, would you then say it's fair to give a round to a guy who tried 3 left hooks? Well, not necessarily. But if you look at a scorecard, if you look at scoring an MMA fight, think of a set of scales, and one side of the scales will outbalance the other side heavier at the end of the round. And this has to involve everything. Damage from strikes, submission attempt, and how close the submission was to being finished. Not just an attempt, but how far into the submission did that fighter get. Cage control and control of your opponent. All those factors have to be taken into account. Damage being a primary factor. So they clinch again. We go back to the same scenario as round 1. And come on, Reda. Get your left leg in the middle and show us a big Uchimata. Or put your leg down the back, drop down, drop your weight down. But Cfl9 is very good at resisting the takedown. But gets dragged down there. Reda with both hooks in. He's going to try and sink this rear naked choke again. But I'd like to see him just pepper a few shots. Pepper a few shots. He's attacking the right arm of Cfl9 as well. It could be a difficult position. If Cfl9 shifts the wrong way, then Reda can sweep his left leg over the head of Cfl9 for an armbar. Now that they're hot, wet and sweaty, they're going to be slippery. So control is even harder. There's those little peppering shots, but Cfl9's out. And he tries to take control. So here's the thing. Their work now. Cfl9 picks Reda up, slams him to the ground, takes a lot of energy out. They're very slippery now. Like I said, it's really hot and humid here. And it's difficult to keep control of your opponent when they're sweating so much. Reda here. What's he got? No, I thought he was going for a guillotine, but he switches to the back again. Drags Cfl9 down. So, here's another factor. There's a few little peppering shots. He's trying to sink in that choke. Cfl9's wise to it. He's got his chin down, but it's a very dangerous position. You see Reda is pushing the back of the head as well as trying to cut the airway off from the front, but Cfl9's chin was in the way of the arm that wasn't gonna finish the fight. So here's the thing for me as a former referee. I would be telling these guys that I want to see some action in a way of finishing the fight. They're not striking, it's just entirely wrestling and grappling. Now, you see that red tape coming off the glove again. The referee could just reach in there and rip that off. There's also some bandage come loose on the left hand of Reda. Reda here with both hooks in. Once again, trying to sink in the choke, but he's having a hell of a job getting his arm underneath the chin of Cfl9, peppering a few shots. Now that's closer. Nope, Cfl9's out. It looks like Reda, his game plan is to chase this rear naked choke. The crowd still shouting for their king, Dariush Cfl9. But Reda's fans over on the other side of the arena also still cheering for him. He's fighting out of Norway, but still representing Sulaymaniyah here in Kurdistan. Now, Cfl9, almost top position. Looking for a Kimura. I don't think he's going to get it. Last 10 seconds of this round. Nothing's going to finish here. We're going to go in. We're going to go into the final round. We're going to see a third and final round of this contest. Very evenly matched, I have to say. But I'm just wondering if one of the fighters' game plans will change now. They must be exhausted with the amount of grappling and wrestling they've been doing up to now, especially in this heat. So conditioning is going to be a big factor. But is one of them going to come out now and try and strike? Because, you know, neither of them's grappling is really been that dominant to a point where they think they're going to finish the fight with the same plan they have going into the third and final round. So here we go, seconds out. Now, Reda with some blood on the right side of his head. Ken Lari's corner just taking their time. He looks exhausted. Still breathing heavy. Now, in the third and final round going in here. There we see it, Ken Lari's corner just conveniently forgetting to put the gum shield in, which has given Ken Lari another 10 seconds of rest. But it's also given Reda another 10 seconds of rest. So a little jab, another jab there from Reda. Now this is what we want to see, except Reda shoots in for that. Oh, he's going to spin to his right. If Ken Lari lets him. And Ken Lari's trying to get back to his feet. I thought we were going to see a bit more of a stand-up final round there when the guys came out at the opening bell. You can see how tired they are. Now, I was at the wrong angle there. I just didn't see if that was a knee to the head of a downed fighter, which was a bit naughty. And look at this, Reda again in the same position. If he gets, no, Ken Lari's out. Omoplata, no. Could see a triangle choke here from Reda, no. Ken Lari slips out. Reda, not too worried about giving his back. And slips into a possible triangle again, but Ken Lari's wise to it, I'm sure. And there we see Reda trying that omoplata again. But finishing submissions like this when your opponent is so slippery is very difficult. I'm wondering what the corners said to these guys in between rounds to pep them up. I don't know why neither of them are really trying to land any punches and elbows. Soften your opponent up, distract him, get him thinking about the strikes, and then he's going to make a mistake with positioning. And that's when you get your arm under the chin. Now they're both stood up. That damn red tape again, loose on Ken Lari's glove, shoots in. He tried to sort of feint that takedown and shoot in to surprise Reda. Reda shoots in, get single again. Ken Lari just, those little peppering shots aren't going to be very effective. Well, I mean, it's a game of chess, guys. And if you are a mixed martial arts fan, but you're not well versed in the ground game, I can see how some of these fights will frustrate a fight fan. Because you know what? Everybody wants to see a tear-up and everybody loves a knockout. But if you're a purist, you do appreciate the technicalities of these guys fighting on the ground. The positional struggle, the body control, and the submission attempts. Now, Ken Lari gets that takedown, but ends up in a not dominant position. Now he's Reda here. You see Ken Lari's posturing up to avoid the triangle, which he did. Reda scrambling so that he doesn't give his back. Ken Lari looking Kimura, but doesn't get it. Reda now on the back again. Up. Now he could be swinging some big punches with that right arm, but they're soft. They're not damaging. They're not distracting Ken Lari enough. for Reda to sink in an effective submission. Several factors play into that, exhaustion being the main one. But this is one of the differences between high-level champions and these guys. They've got a very similar skill set, but the power is vastly different, let me tell you. That's that last 10 seconds of our third and final round of this contest. We're going to go to the scorecards, guys. And on my card, because of positional dominance and the submission attempts, I think Reda from Syamand, fighting out of Norway, is going to get the call. But, well, I would have liked to have seen a bit more striking and damage there in this contest here at the Road to Brave in Syamand. So I'm going to find out the decision and announce it inside the cage. I'll be back shortly for our sixth fight. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds here at the Road to Brave, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. From Syamand, the King